represent them. Gold is up, urging all trading y'all change for cash and splurge it on a more secure investment. Food and water, a couple of gallons for your cutest daughter. And thank him as a Yankee fellow Southerner. Don't forget the general rank. Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor. Vocals spill over like the rolling hills of Dover or the Gulf War disaster for Virgin after. Depends on your status or your stature, whether you benefit from the prior or the latter. Get the fatter check split. And how much for 100,000 tons of correct shit? Sell it.
It's finally arrived. Welcome to the My Team Unlimited $250,000 tournament.
Half price seafood, prices like a real nice. Who can knock the most birds out the sky and then spread a lie and say you know why? Bet, get the machine, blame it on the fireworks, clean up. Y'all know where to send the.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Well, Kevin, we know the game's changing, and Steve Kerr says, I'm amazed by the skill level of today's players. But the little things, getting back in transition, boxing out, they aren't as locked in. Most of them didn't have a high school and college coach yelling at them for 8 straight years. So, it's a different world. Guys?
Good perspective from Steve Kerr. D.A., thank you. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, Kevin, you know, when you've got experienced players on the court, then you typically have a composed team. And that means that you won't see either team really get rattled. And I think because both teams have great experience, we're going to have a hard-fought, competitive matchup where neither team really is flustered at all.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening line. We've got Bridges. Andre Drummond is out there with Bagley. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And for Golden State, at the guard spots, it's Curry and Thompson. Then there's Wiseman. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Deck in at the 4. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Lets it go from deep. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. From deep. That one, no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Here's Bridges. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, look how easily Bridges shoots through the contact there. I mean, his mechanics are strong, as is his body.
On its way from Curry for 2. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Spurs. In the corner, it's Bridges. And it's off from three-point range. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to Memphis. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Curry with a wide-open look. From outside, off the mark.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. And that's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career. And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Now here's Wiseman. Back to Curry for the 3. Bridges with the board. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, Very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
To the middle. Here's Bridges. No good that time. Good D by Thompson. Last game for the Spurs. They picked up the W against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Bagley. It's Drummond with the drive.
Driving in, Drummond is like a huge cannonball. I mean, the defense is helpless to stop that jam.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 6-point game. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Spurs with some changes. As Ibuki's checked in, and it's Vassell in for Bridges. To the paint. Here's Wiseman. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And just wait until Wiseman has time to develop his moves, which are still somewhat raw at this stage.
Right side to Walker. Shoots over Curry. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Deck's shot is good.
A team first player. When Thompson notices one of his guys is uncovered, he is willing to get it to him.
Now here's Walker. There's the pass to Vassell. To the wing on the left. Outside, Bagley. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, the rhythm, the timing, an encouraging sign seeing Bagley knock it down there off the catch.
Thompson outside. Curry against Walker. Curry on the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's DeRozan. San Antonio with the rebound. And here's Walker. With a step back. Spurs working now with a new shot clock. Here's Vassell. No good from outside. Warriors trail by 5. On the wing, DeRozan. Back to Curry. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Curry's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, DeRozan showing you good recognition there. Saw the gap in the defense and fired the pass to the wide open man. Doesn't get much better than that.
Now here's Walker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside, Bagley. There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Golden State's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Wiseman finds Curry. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Curry's got 7 points.
We'll come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Walker. Passes to Vassell. Inside, here's Bagley. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, just great instincts there in the pick and roll. Like how fierce Bagley cuts after setting the pick.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And they pick up 2. He has 7.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Greg, for teams that are slow out of the gate, their fans can really be impatient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
And the Warriors with some changes. Jones checked in for Wiseman. Moody comes in for Jack. And Georgia subbed in for Thompson. Curry dishes to DeRozan. The shot will not fall. Good D by Drummond. San Antonio leading by 7. Outside Robinson. Kennard, the pass to Drummond. And he uses the glass on the layup.
A true center, a throwback center. Drummond is not a guy who jacks up threes. Andre wants to eat inside.
Now here's Curry. He has 7. Here's DeRozan. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Rubio taking his time here. Jovic. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Spurs lead by 9.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now Robinson. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Robinson kicks to Rubio. To the inside. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Such a wide open look. Curry's got 10.
I'll tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. He's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Pass to Drummond. Jovic, DeRozan defending. Lock at 6. Deep 2 from Robinson. It's not going to go for him. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Curry with it. Guarded now by Rubio. DeRozan. That's good.
You know, guys, I look at DeMar DeRozan, and I think he's one of the very best at making tough shots. I mean, the defense is draped all over him, and he still finds a way to get it up and down.
Pass to Kennard. Shoots the 3. And Jones pulls it down. Stolen by Robinson. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And take a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got DeJounte Murray. Miles Bridges is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Vassell in at the shooting guard.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
DeRozan passes to Curry. Drummond working against Jones. Back to Curry from deep three-point range. And another 3 for Golden State.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And there's the pass to Drummond. Here's Vassell. Back to Drummond. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
George dishes to Jones. Over Drummond. Off the left rim and out. San Antonio leading by 5. Jovic. DeRozan defending. Jovic. Shot clock at 5. Bridges outside. It's hauled in by George. The Warriors shooting an efficient 53% from the field. And Curry the bucket on the assist by George. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
And Drummond kicks to Bridges. Here's Vassell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Jovic cans the 12-footer.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. You love seeing that combination.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. San Antonio leading by 5. Bridges attacking, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, I love the athleticism he brings to the table. Bridges can really score on the move and still maintain control of his body in those tight windows.
Timeout called the Warriors. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Different look here for the Warriors. Wiseman's checked in for Jones. Jet comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Thompson, he's checked in for Moody. And Josh Jackson subbed in for George. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Curry way outside, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. They've led by as many as 11 points. Vassell, the pass to Bagley. Yep, it counts. And now it's a 10-point Spurs lead.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through.
Jackson kicks to Thompson. Misses the three.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Down low, here's Azubuike, and he uses both. To jam it in.
Well, I tell you, Bridges is doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Warriors trail by 12. Now Curry. He's got 17. Shot to stop the run. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Wiseman can't get it to fall.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Vassell, the pass to Murray. There's the dish to Azubuike. Passes it to Bagley. The Warriors pull it in. Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. You know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. Makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
Pass to Vassell. Bagley trying to free himself up. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody. And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts. Doing all he can to bring them back.
And now, the first timeout called here for the Spurs. And last season, All-Stars, Greg, missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off-seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors dance team.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Spurs leading by 9. Walker with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Good on the three-point shot.
And, you know, that's exactly what you want from your point guard. Get the ball to the open guy on time and on target.
Jackson dishes to Wiseman. Jackson has the open look, and he gets that one to go off the front line.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And Walker kicks to Kennard. Back to Walker. To shoot. Wiseman with the rebound. Warriors trail by 10. Thompson from long range. He can't hit that time. The Spurs have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Walker against Curry. Back to Kennard. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Kennard's got the lead up to 12 now for San Antonio. Thompson outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Jackson passes to Jack. Back to Jackson. Over Kennard. Jackson misses. Spurs leading by 12. Walker with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Stolen by Jackson. And there's the drive. Thompson for the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
And Walker kicks to Bagley. Jovic guarded by Kerr.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Oh, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Jones checked in for Jack. Moody comes in for Josh Jackson. And Georgia subbed in for Curry. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well. And getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Few players get more dunks than Drummond. He's a center who plays like a traditional center, looking to throw it down every chance he gets.
Thompson passes to Jones. On the wing, George. DeRozan trying to get open. And yep, finally drops it, rolling around the rim.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Thompson against Walker. Jovic. That three off the mark. Warriors trail by 9. Outside, George. A rebound by the Spurs. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Stolen by Thompson. And the first half is now in the books. It's San Antonio up by 9. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They have a 9-point lead. Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio? Thanks for joining.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
At the guard spots, it's Curry and Thompson. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's James Wiseman. And it's Deck in at the 4-man position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Curry deciding where to go with it. Here's Deck. Shot clock at 6. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after those rejections. Well done.
Pass to Murray. Here he goes. Bagley trying to free himself up. Lays it up off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Curry can't get it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Murray with the bounce pass. Here's Drummond. Drops in the layup for 2. Drummond's got 12 in the game.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Bagley dishes to Murray. He kicks to Drummond. It's tipped. Shoots. Another one falls for San Antonio.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
You'd be hard-pressed to find another shooter in history with better range than Steph Curry. Those deep threes are nothing for him.
Murray against Curry. To the paint. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. A different look now for San Antonio. As Azubuike's checked in, and it's Vassell in for Marvin Bagley. They double-team Curry. Out to the right wing. Here's Deck. Just 5 on the clock. They get the rebound. Bucket is good. He has 6.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Down by 12. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Outside DeRozan. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Guarded by Curry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 14.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
T-shirt. Show us what you got, fans.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Jones checked in for Jack. ABC comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Jackson in for Thompson. Here's Jackson. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
Outstanding concentration from Jackson there. I mean, so good at getting into the defense and knocking down these hard-to-make shots.
Outside Robinson. Off target from 3-point range. Warriors trail by 12. Jackson from long range. He doesn't hit that one. Jovic, guarded by Jackson, kicks it to Walker. The pass to Robinson. Jovic, good on the triple. 9 points in the game so far.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Curry fires from way outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Robinson for 3. Jovic. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Wiseman. San Antonio with the rebound. Outside Robinson. Jovic, defended by Jones. Jovic. Out left to the wing. Outside Robinson. Jovic, defended by Jones. Jovic. Here's Azubuike. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Stolen by Walker. From outside the arc, it's good from long range. Walker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I think you've always got to have a hand up on Walker. Very capable at knocking down the 3-ball.
And defensively, no matter the size of the man he's guarding, Walker really puts up a fight.
Some smaller guards pretend to battle. But Walker will bang with you, try to front you, pull on your jersey, whatever it takes. He backs down from no one.
Pass to Walker. The feed to Azubuike. Back to Walker. Pocket 4. He's off from 17 feet.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face. The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Azubuike the pass to Walker. And Azubuike kicks to Walker. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's George. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. George has got his second bucket of the night.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors. 15.
Here. Moody's checked in. Spurs leading by 13. Now here's Rubio. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Here's Moody. Here's Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
And in terms of size, this is not your typical center. But, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Pass to Bagley. Now, here's Kennard. Guarded closely. Defended by George. It's hauled in by George. Warriors trail by 11. Tipped away, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Nice job playmaking by Rubio there. The moment he sees the wide open man, the pass is sent his way.
Oh, here we go. Rubio's got it on the fast break chance. Here's Bagley, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the fourth quarter, Andre Drummond is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's Bridges. Spurs leading by 10. He's covered by Thompson. There's the drive, and that one is hammered home.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
George dishes to Jones. And here is Moody. Outside DeRozan. Over Bagley. And it's DeRozan missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And Jones pulls it down. Warriors trail by 12. Here's Moody. And it's sent back by Drummond. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Inside. No good on that one. And Golden State will come the other way. The pass to DeRozan. And here is Moody. And the Warriors miss again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Bridges left side. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Spurs lead by 15.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
To the inside. And Jones slams it in.
Can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Murray, the pass to Bridges. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Moody. It's good. Moody's got his first bucket of the night.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Passes it to Drummond. Back to Murray. Bridges outside. Here's Bagley. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And I tell you what, when Bagley plays with energy, it is difficult trying to stop him. Awesome at just staying on the attack.
George with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Dex checked in for the Warriors. San Antonio leading by 13. Pass to Drummond. Bagley kicks to Murray. Back to Bagley. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges, no one around him. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, you can see the work being put in on that particular shot for Bridges, and his confidence as a result is continuing to grow.
Golden State moving it around. On the wing, DeRozan. Puts it up from 12. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 17 points was their biggest margin. Steps back and fires. Good D by Thompson. Warriors trail by 14. Floats one, and it's good on the layup. And that's now 10 points for Klay Thompson.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, DeJounte Murray.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, here's Stephen Silas's message for his team during the last break. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Walker. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could do.
Outside Robinson. Over Wiseman. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
DeRozan's shot is good.
The determination that DeRozan brings to scoring in the painted area, really unmatched. He's not going to mess up too many of those chances.
Pass to Kennard. Jovic, guarded by Curry. The open shot by Kennard. San Antonio again missing. And DeRozan. Here we go. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Well, I tell you what, DeRozan really packs a punch now. He's an explosive athlete, really good strength, and he's got great size for a backcourt dominant scorer.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Look who's coming out.
Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in.
Your Warriors 15.
Spurs leading by 8. Now Robinson. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Jovic. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. The Warriors have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Curry fires from way outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. Kick out to Walker. Drills the three-pointer.
Walker.
And the Spurs lead by 11.
And Walker always shot ready. This is why you can't lay off of him, especially when the ball's going towards him.
Curry, good.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Walker against Curry. 18 feet out. They get it back to the left wing. Jovic. The kick out to Walker. On deep. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. The shot by Curry, no good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Spurs working the ball around now. The pass to Walker. 5 on the clock. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Walker's got 6 points in the quarter.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Spurs.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance.
For Marvin Bagley.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Boy, DeRozan is a treat to watch. This guy is athletic, and he throws down some monster dunks. This dude is sick at the rim.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum-level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Curry, good.
And you know Curry loves these moments. The passion, the energy. What a shot.
That's his second personal foul.
There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter, and an intentional foul right there.
Stephen Curry. That's his first.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for the Spurs.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game.
You know, you look at the potential Murray has, and it's exciting, quite honestly. He's a lead guard. He plays the point, but he's more of a scorer than a distributor at this point.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 8. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 14 seconds left in the game. And it's Levens missing. Outside, Martin. Azubuike with the ball. Off target. And so it's sent in. Antonio with the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Miles, congrats on the win. Can this team carry the momentum into the next game?
Well, I think we're just going to approach the game like we have been these last games. We've been playing very hard, moving the ball, and playing great defense. So if we approach it like that, I think we'll win.
Thanks again for your time, man. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up. Again, David Aldridge. This is...
Okay, the shady spot so we can circulate the stress. Invades my brain, now I can't complain. I'm saying, what else is there to do besides relax? Let the problems in your mind become ancient artifacts. Perhaps these raps can help you alleviate the things that's got you tripping. Here, watch me demonstrate. First, you ignore the nonsense and clear your conscience. Let your pen touch the paper, write verbs and consonants. As the words become a sentence, you start to feel indifferent. The stress is out your mind, you feel like the weight was lifted. Terrific, I'm glad we had this time to discuss. I'm outro, call me if you wanna one up. When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, is the only thing that makes the pain stop.
I let the music take over my soul, body, and mind.
To kick back, relax one time, and you will find. When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, is the only thing that makes the pain stop.
Just let the music take over your soul, body, and mind.
And kick back, relax one time, and you will find.
I try to keep it stress-free, take every day at a time. Make sure the family's in place and let the music unwind. I got plans to take charge like major outlets. I ride around the country chilling in my LA Express on every street corner. The importance of having fun. Empty don't nobody carry. Keep our minds on fun and let the drums do the banging. On any given day like Mr. Cooper, yo, we hanging. Under the blue sky to stay laced and small. Pollute your quarter-inch cables with all the sound that we brought. Can't get enough. So brother, pass another. Feel like a dad at a ball game. Lamping with his son, Chuck D, y'all word up. We bugging overtime from the light to the lime. Original star time. It's the double Chris one. And Camel brought the so we get game like on your sport channel. Take off the do-rag, replace it with a thinking cap. If you didn't know, tell the bro he should have known that. We here for one thing, and that's to remain. What's the name?
When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, is the only thing that makes my pain stop.
I let the music take over my soul, body, and mind.
To kick back, relax one time, and you will find. When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, is the only thing that makes my pain stop.
Just let the music take over your soul, body, and mind.
Kick back, relax one time, and you will find. Yo, LA, hit me one time, make it funky. Double down on my underground sound. I'm feeling lucky for this jackpot. I jack spot to fill in my crates. We laid back, chilling and feeling the music relates. We on the to the two, hanging with my crew.
while we sitting down. Into the afternoon turns to the moonlight, funky tracks. Freestyling all night, doing it right. No one with tight music make it better. My crew banging through blocks like from up. Problems, I suppose. Honey, you gotta understand your man's got flows, and I'm leaving you. So by the time I get to Phoenix, underground heads will fiend this musical genius. Transglobal by the books, like Barnes with noble hooks, armed with overlooked talented guests. So God bless crooks. The loops live, something for your troops to sit around and vibe by. From Camel, double invest to ease stress. We brought the hip hop, so have fun and God bless.
When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, is the only thing that makes the pain stop.
I let the music take over my soul, body, and mind.
Kick back, relax one time, and you will find.
When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, is the only thing that makes the pain stop.
Just let the music take over your soul, body, and mind.
And kick back, relax one time, and you will find.
Pop collars to this, wear ice to this, to this. Yo, is it something we miss? Pop collars to this, wear ice to this, to this. Is there something we miss? Yeah. Like my two-way, throw bows and do the shoulder shake. We throwing bows up in here, do the shoulder shake. Oops, my two-way, oops, my shoulder shake. Oops, I'm throwing bows.
Good luck, for you cover me. And I'm rich now, so range rover me. On my 12 years ahead, like a government. I don't do I'm a 54 show now, bring out many men. It's realist and black, I'm heaven sent. Bring it dark to the five, like I'm heaven man. And I know you talking down on it. When you bring dark to the light, yeah, they frown on it. To above, I can't. In account, I can't tell you if I can't keep count. Once they get a taste of me, they gon' keep round. When I drop you off, once you get to the door, saving sound. Know you like me. It ain't a problem to be honest, cause I like shade. 65 degrees with a day shade. And I know I'm good for you, babe, like I get babe. Good for you, like I get babe. I can't, she a can't fade. Since you ain't responding, I'm finishing your flag. Screaming in his mic on the store to this game. Too many, cause I'm super clean. I don't like them that be on, I want to see a thing. And I got that swag, pointed like a. Everybody watch you and God gon' watch me. He be looking up to me. I got so much good luck, for you cover me. And I'm rich now, so range rover me. On my 12 years ahead, like a government.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. On this very special day, let me be the first to wish everyone out there a happy Veterans Day. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines.
And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Drummond. Here's Vassell. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. And what's interesting about tonight's game, Clark, both of these teams know how to get stops.
Yeah, they're both outstanding defensively, and they do it with great team defense. We know in this league, you're not going to shut down guys individually. It's a team concept, everybody helping one another out. And not only do they do a good job with the team defense individually, they have some solid defenders as well.
Back to Vassell. Here's Drummond. And he buries his first look.
When Drummond's points come, they tend to come inside. He's got a lot of ways to beat you down low.
And a miss there on the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Vassell. Outside Bagley. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And rejected. And he converts the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Kuminga pulls it in.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Back to Halliburton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Andre Drummond.
Well, we hear about NBA players whose dads played in the league or overseas, but for Tyrese Halliburton, his father, John, was a referee.
I mean, that man, Tyrese, was exposed to the game at such a young age. His father, John, took him to basketball camps starting in preschool. And when you watch how Tyrese plays, it's obvious he has a great feel for the game.
Now here's Murray. Going inside, and he dunks it down.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Halliburton. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. It's tipped. Fires for three. And the three-pointer goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Murray for 3. That shot missing. Thunder with a lead. Halliburton on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Throws it up high.
Oh, what a pass. Those two met each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
There's the block. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. San Antonio with the ball, trailing by 5. Just 4 to shoot. To the right side. Here's Bagley.
The sweat that Gilgeous-Alexander puts in on defense does everything he can to trip you up. He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track. Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Second team foul.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
San Antonio trailing here. Outside Murray. To stop the run. The Thunder pull it in. Outside Walker. Pass to Sharp. From behind the arc. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
I just love the ball.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. And I think we're all giving more attention to health and well-being. Grant, anything the league can do better to protect player health?
Well, I know they've tried to cut down on travel and minimize back-to-backs, but at the end of the day, you're playing 41 road games and 41 home games. That's what it is. It's a marathon. It's going to be hard, and it's an endurance race. And so, yeah, maybe reducing regular season games, but I'm not sure that's an option. So sometimes you just got to grind it out and get through it and hope for the best for your ball club.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
And whether it's the defensive effort or just bad offense, they're holding their opponent to a very low field goal percentage.
Bottom line is they're ahead on the scoreboard, and that's all that matters.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
That's his first. Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Something else I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint and scoring inside.
Here's Sharp. 6 to shoot. And a missed layup.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
Second team foul.
Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Sharp. Goes up on the baseline. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Azubuike. Banked it in off the glass.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Pass to Bamba. Oh, there's the alley. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Got a hand on it. Here's Kennard. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Now here's Bridges. Pass to Walker. A minute 42 left in the first quarter of the game. From outside, off the mark.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Boucher. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
15 foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line for your Oklahoma City.
And so he hits both. 1:11 left to the first quarter here. Now here's Walker. Kennard outside. No good with the triple. Thunder with a lead. Now Curry for three. Offensive board. Shot from the low post is good.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
And it's Walker off the drive. Kicks it out to Kennard. Left side Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. Tipped. Here's Sharp. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 9.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Walker. And there's the drive. 2 points. That one goes.
That's an aspect of Walker's game that I like. I mean, his ability to use the dribble drive and score on the move, nice.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder earning this break in the action, up 10. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Shot from 16. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
You know, I would venture to say if you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still could score in double digits. He is an incredible offensive rebounder.
Inside. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kemba Walker. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Blocked. Bridges, right side. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Well, I tell you, Bridges is doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
And when you talk to folks around the league, no one has a bad word to say about Walker. He's just a good guy, a loyal guy.
Halliburton, right side. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Drains the triple. Halliburton's got 5 now.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And, of course, Kemba's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award multiple times.
Yeah, he's such a glue guy. I mean, he brings people together. He's a guy who improves the culture of your team.
And that one's long.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Drummond. Here's Bridges. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. To the inside. And the foul on Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Spurs substitution, Devin Vassell. Ricky Rubio.
To the paint. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. All right, Clark, in your heyday, you were a real force on the glass. What impresses you about today's rebounding experts?
Well, the rebounding piece of the game has not changed. It's all about timing, positioning, and desire to retrieve the ball. And I had that, and rebounding is universal and timeless. If you can rebound at the highest level in college, then typically you're a good rebounder in the pros. And if you rebound in the pros in the 50s or 60s, you'd be able to rebound in the pros in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. So that part of my game, I know, without any doubt, would still transfer today.
And so it's San Antonio with it. 11-point game. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. It's tipped. Walker with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Very few miscues from this team tonight. They valued their possessions and hold the lead, partly because of it. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Pass to Vassell. There's the triple. Sinks the tray. Vassell's gotten his third basket of the night.
Rubio finding the open man. It seems that's exactly what he was built to do. It's what he's paid to do.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
Here's Sharp. Here's Boucher. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
To the middle. Bagley, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Sharp. Three-pointer, no good. And it's the Spurs ball. Trailing by 10. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
From the wing, that's short off the rim. Here's Azubuike. And stolen by Bamba. And a fast break now for the Thunder. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just a little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Shoots from 14. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Puts up a 3. And that one's good. Sharp. He's got 14.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
Spurs substitution.
Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher.
Now into the lineup for your Thunder, number 14.
Outside Murray. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Outside Walker. Inside. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. No good, off the front rim.
Thunder foul. Number 14. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Out to the right wing.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
With the drive. And the jam by Walker.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play, and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Azubuike. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And it's Azubuike with the rebound. For 3, Robinson. That one no good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. .102 left to play in the second quarter. And here's Walker to the left side wing. Here's Vassell. Plenty of space. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Not exactly what Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
35 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Out to the right wing. For 3, Robinson. No good on the shot. Here's Sharp. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
15 foul.
The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Walker for 3. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Thunder, up by 16. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Clark, a utility player like Miles Bridges, who can more or less do it all, has the ability to be such a difference maker for a team.
Boy, B.A., I love the way this young man has improved and what he brings to the table. He makes an impact because he plays well at both ends, and he's really added to his offensive game. He can shoot the mid-range jump shot out to the three-point line, and he's an excellent driver as well.
Boucher down low. Halliburton up top. Pass to Kuminga. Basket counts. He's got 7.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
First team foul.
On defense, the Thunder. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. No good on the 3.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Shots blocked. And he drives in.
Number 23.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
To the inside. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Murray with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Left side Bagley. Driving to the basket. Pass to Drummond. Back to Bagley. 13 feet out. That one falls. Coming off a Drummond feed. Bagley's got his second bucket of the night.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play.
Strong interior move, aggressive, assertive, and effective.
Number 95. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Oh, they pick off the pass.
Excellent defensive instincts leading to the quick reaction.
It's stolen by Drummond. Halliburton with the ball. Checked by Murray. Back to Halliburton. Halliburton on the wing. From outside the arc. Nails it from 3. Halliburton's got 8.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's the break. They get it back. Pass to Kuminga. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 points in the game. 3 on the clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It'll be on Marvin Bagley. First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
It's stolen by Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And the other thing, defensively, a great job of closing out on shots, getting a hand up, and even sending some shots back.
Rebounded by the Spurs. Right wing. To end the run. Kuminga pulls it in.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Now Halliburton. Give him 8 points now. Drives to the hoop. Yep, count it. Halliburton's got 10.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Down low. Here's Drummond.
It's
good.
Assisted.
He's got 6.
Number 23.
And the Thunder in possession here. Following this game, they host the Magic. It'll be game number 2 in their 5-game homestand. Pass to Bamba. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here.
Into the lineup for the Spurs.
Spurs on D. Five on the clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second personal foul.
First one falls for him. The Spurs making a switch here.
At the line for your defender.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Pass to Robinson. Now Bridges. Here's the three. Offensive rebound. Here's Drummond. Off with the layup. Outside Walker. Walker with a steal. Out to Bridges. Outside Walker. Walker draws the double. Got a piece of it. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. He got a piece of it. And he recovers it. Goes back up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Walker on the take. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, nice D from Walker. Here's Sharp. Another shot. What a terrific move that is. 6 points for him.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
To the middle. It's not going to go for him. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the third quarter. Tries the 9-footer. And off the glass. That one's good.
Got himself into really good position there. Can't pass that shot up, guys.
Walker with it. Looking to end the drought. Kispert grabs a miss.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Pass to Sharp. Bridges on the double. 5 to shoot. Now Boucher. And it's off from three-point range. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
I tell you what, Walker is an exceptional scorer. I mean, a clever guard who wreaks havoc with his quickness and ball skill.
Here's Kuminga. Driving inside. Nice D from Bridges.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Kennard. Back to Walker. Looking to get back on track. Blocked! And they get it back. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Thunder running away with it. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And here's Rubio. And with so much player movement nowadays, Clark, a lot of small market teams nervous about attracting and retaining the stars.
You know, B, I played for a small market team, the Indiana Pacers, in the early 80s when I played the short time I did in the NBA, and that's always a challenge to be able to keep your star players in your market, because there is more attractive real estate out there when you think about other cities in the league, and players do have a desire sometimes to be in larger markets where the lights are bigger and brighter and there are more people. And I don't know if there's anything the league can really do to keep players from desiring to move on occasion.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's King. The three is up. That one doesn't drop.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First team foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Spurs, Udoka.
He does not get the second one. So it's the Thunder now. And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Clock at 6. Stolen by Kennard.
Since halftime, either they've gotten sloppier or the defense has turned up.
Rubio.
4 on the clock. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound, Spurs.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And here's Kispert from the arc. Buries it from 3.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Fires it. Kennard can't get it to go.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Here's Sharp. San Antonio with a rebound. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Pass to Bamba. From deep three-point range. Kennard with the rebound. On offense, here is San Antonio. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Outside Walker. Stolen by Kennard. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Well, there's been a lot of discussion about officiating in the league right now. Clark, you think the game's called tighter than it used to be?
I don't really think it's tighter. It's different. I mean, the emphasis is on really giving the offensive players an opportunity to get to the basket and to not allow defensive players to impede with their hands on the perimeter. And I like that part of it. And cutting, you can't just chuck cutters and be overly physical. Basketball is a contact game. It's not a wrestling match. And freedom of movement is an important part of that. And it looks better. And it does, in fact, allow it to be a little more entertaining, in my opinion.
Oh, rejected by Boucher. And he gets it back. Yep, that one's good. Now here's Walker. Pass to Kispert. Here's Sharp. To the paint. Just 5 to shoot. Fades. Second chance shot. And he sinks the layup. That gives him a double-double.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
For three, Robinson. No good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Halliburton.
Substitution for your Thunder.
Pass to Kuminga. And featuring Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, and Kevin Garnett. Is the 2020 Hall of Fame class the best ever, Clark?
Well, I'd certainly have to go back and look, but there won't be any classes that would be any better. I would say that. I mean, clearly depending on when some of the all-time greats went in and who were part of their classes in the past, but I would be hard-pressed to imagine or be able to state a class that was better than this particular class. 2009 comes to mind. That had Michael Jordan, David Robinson, and John Stockton. That's a pretty good threesome, too.
Off target with the three. On offense, here are the Thunder. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. From 6 feet away. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Number 34.
Jams it in off a great move.
High-value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Bagley, no good. Here's Oklahoma City now. They've got a 13-2 run going. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. The shot, no good. And it's San Antonio's ball. Now here's Bridges. Shot on the wing. Here's Bagley. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes.
To the wing, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Rebounded by the Spurs. Murray with it. Halliburton picks him up. Rebounded by Halliburton. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks down the long J.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
For three, Robinson. Can't hit that one. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Thunder.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And you always like to get the early edge in a season series. It gives you confidence. It sets the table for 2 more games to come against the Spurs.
Assisted.
Fades away and sinks a tough shot.
Fading back. Nobody there to even challenge it.
Halliburton with the ball. .32 seconds left in the game. And the shot goes down.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Pass to Robinson. The 3 ball. The shot off that time. And here's Halliburton. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin.
You play with me once and you dumped. Did I say when I'm, you know I'm ignorant, I'm at my house party acting, telling my guests that I don't use it, then turn around and I do it again, act like a saint, who am I to pretend, asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grin. I sin, I feel like the Bucks. I win, again and again, again and again. Now they telling their friends, I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend.
Please leave your name and phone number after the beep.
Cause they couldn't see me going very far. Now I be overseas with them. I get paid when I pass a, but I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job, back when they wouldn't build, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car, now I got gophers my lawn.